I love them or loathe them. The fact is, we just can't get enough of celebrities. What would we do without celebrities? What would we do on this show? We'd have to like have a wheel and give stuff away. Like, if you enjoy poking your nose into their lives, and we know that you do, then astrology could be for you.
Yeah, birth charts, horoscopes and zodiac signs go well beyond tabloid tales and paparazzi pics. It seems they can reveal some of the most intimate details about the rich and famous, their relationships, their personalities, and even a glimpse into their future.
Cool. So what does the cosmos have in store for the world's biggest stars? We're joined now by the relationship astrologer and creator of the show, The Stars Behind the Stars, Penny Walters. Hey, Penny.
Hello.
Good to see you. Can you tell us about the show?
Certainly. So it's The Stars Behind the Stars is a TV show that talks about the people that have captured our attention on a public level, but from an astrological and spiritual perspective, while ensuring that the information shared actually provides insights into the viewers' lives. So I'm currently exploring options for turning the pilot into a full series.
A good one.
Okay, let's move into the stars then. Tom Cruise and Katie Holmes. They didn't get the happily ever after they wanted.
No.
What did the stars say about their marriage?
Well, it wasn't ever going to work out, unfortunately. So Katie was always going to end up marrying a man that was particularly controlling, and she would reach a point where she would start to rebel against that. So although the divorce was an actual surprise to Tom Cruise, there were indications a couple of years ago that the marriage was becoming unstable. It was also during their courtship that Katie had a very strong Neptune influence playing out, which talks about her not seeing things clearly, and she was actually living within a dream state, and she was living out her fantasy, but it wasn't quite reality.
Okay, now the ink's kind of not even dry on the divorce papers yet, but let's get in early. What are Tom and Katie's lives like down the track? Okay,
well, Tom has actually reached the end of his leading man days. So he's got a couple of years of complete chaos ahead of him and unpredictability, and his personality will go through his identity will go through a complete transformation.
This is according to his stars?
Yes, that's right.
What star sign is he?
He's a Cancerian, so he's got a very strong Pluto transit playing out for him, so that will create a very strong, a complete transformation around his identity.
Okay.
So, and I actually suspect that the secrets that he's hiding will start to come out as well, and I see a key time for that being in August of 2013.
I'm so going to write that in my diary with your phone number.
And check it in with me.
But people are more kind of interested in Katie. What does Katie's future hold?
Well, Katie's reached the end of her repressed days, so she's actually moved into a 30-year cycle of exploring her freedom. And I do see a serious relationship coming up for her in about November of 2013.
Okay, a 30-year good cycle.
Yeah,
that's a ripper. Where do I get
freedom?
Where do you get a 30-year cycle like that?
She gets to explore her freedom, so she's done with being repressed. She's much more individual now.
What about our favourite royals, William and Kate? And the question on everybody's lips: when can we expect to hear the pitter-patter of little royal feet around those huge corridors?
Well, if she's not already pregnant, she will be very, very soon.
What do you mean, already pregnant?
She could be already pregnant. It's not far off.
Okay.
And I believe that she would actually give birth around June, July at the latest next year.
Okay, what star sign is she?
She's a Capricorn.
A Capricorn, nice. Okay, there we go. And alrighty, it can give us an insight into two people's compatibility, of course. What do we see about the compatibility between William and Kate? Because from where we're sitting, it looks like they're a fabulous couple.
They are a fabulous couple. So she's a Capricorn, as we've mentioned, and he's a Cancerian, so they're opposite signs. They provide a really wonderful balance for each other. They're also both born on an eclipse. They've both got a very special role to play in this lifetime, and they're fulfilling that role together. They're also just as equally motivated about being with each other, and she will provide that family security that he seeks, and she will support his purpose in this lifetime as well. So it's a really wonderful connection between these two.
Oh, that works out good. All right, what about Hollywood royalty now, Brad and Angelina?
Yes.
Now they're kind of mysterious, aren't they? Because we can read different bits and pieces about them. We know bits and we don't know other bits. What do you reckon? What's you know my question. You already know my question. You know I'm a Sagittarian. You know eventually I'll get to this question. So just choose a question you like and answer it.
Well,
Brad and Ange, what's going on with
Well, what I was going to say about Angelina is that she's actually an incredibly nurturing woman, but the way that she provides that nurturing and that support is through providing excitement within a family situation.
Okay.
So, which is of course through the chaos of having 6 children with Brad Pitt.
Right.
And he's actually much more ambitious than what you would suspect he is from his persona. Incredibly ambitious, especially around having a woman with status.
Oh.
Yeah, and I actually do see a career change coming up for him in about 4 years' time, something quite surprising.
Politics.
Okay, and
we'll see.
What about weddings for those two?
Coming up, obviously, very strong connection astrologically between